Hey, here are 5 stupid things I've noticed about chiropractic. It's based on a bogus premise. Lots of people who go to chiropractors may not even realize that the field is based on the premise that spinal manipulation is the key to overall health. And that's because modern chiropractors are usually smart enough to keep that bullshit on the down low and instead adopt a facade of legitimacy. They don't usually talk much to their patients about subluxations, but correcting chiropractic subluxations is ultimately what chiropractic treatments are all about. Subluxation is a legitimate medical term. It means any significant displacement of the body's structure, like a dislocated joint. But chiropractors use the term to mean a dysfunctional segment of the spine that needs to be corrected with a chiropractic adjustment, not a displaced vertebra. In fact, not even a visible injury of any kind. Chiropractic subluxations don't appear on diagnostic images, and chiropractors seem to be the only people who are capable of detecting them. B.J. Palmer, the son of the man who founded chiropractic, and I'll get to him in a minute, said that there was no such thing as infectious disease or infections, that things that we call infectious diseases are actually caused by subluxations and can be cured by chiropractic adjustments. If you watch my video about homeopathy and this is starting to sound a little familiar, that's because chiropractic has something very important in common with homeopathy. It's an outgrowth of vitalism. Yeah, remember vitalism, the idea that living things are animated by an invisible vital force and that it's actually disturbances in this vital force that cause diseases? You know, the view of life and health that was held by people thousands of years ago when pretty much nobody knew shit about shit. The view of life that is still held today by some people who have less of an excuse for believing it than those people from thousands of years ago, because now we know about germs and chemistry and shit. Well, very important to chiropractic vitalism, except instead of trying to balance your 4 humors or whatever, chiropractors try to cure you by giving you a back massage. Its inventor was a quack. The parallels with homeopathy continue, much like that bullshit field was created by piece of shit con artist Samuel Hahnemann. Chiropractic was invented by a mystic and practicing magnetic healer named D.D. Palmer. Now, in addition to believing that invisible joint displacements were the cause of all disease, Palmer also held seances and beat his children, and he died in 1913 after one of those children, his aforementioned son, B.J. Palmer, ran him over with a car during a parade at the chiropractic school that he founded. Palmer's official cause of death, though, was typhoid fever. If only there'd been a chiropractor present. It's not the only way to get your back fixed. The one and only saving grace of chiropractors is that if you go to one with a sore back, and that is the reason that most people go to chiropractors, it will probably feel better afterwards, and not just because your wallet will be significantly lighter. Studies have shown that chiropractic therapy is genuinely, positively effective on certain types of lower back pain. But chiropractors are not the only place you can go if you have a bad back. You can go to an actual doctor who can help you with your back pain. They're called orthopedists. Or you could go to a physical therapist who has a non-bullshit based methodology. It's the demonstrable, unscientific, utter wrongness of the philosophy underlying chiropractic that I just cannot abide. That's why, to me, even with the good it does for some people who go to chiropractors with bad backs, it ultimately comes down to this. It's a hustle. To be fair, most chiropractors who practice today are what are known as mixed, meaning that they don't focus exclusively on subluxations. They try to steer clear of the vitalism and mysticism that defined the field in its early decades. But even those guys aren't off the hook. If you take away the bullshit about subluxations and spinal misalignment being the cause of diseases, what are you left with? A massage therapist? If I need a massage therapist, I'll go to one who doesn't think he can cure my allergies by doing a one-arm push-up on my spine. Thanks. The hardest part is only picking 5. Catch you next time.